Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Laurie here.
And we are
Come with us 6 months traveling through Mexico and the magical mystery tour of Mexico. We'll be driving through Mexico. We will be covering over 10,000 miles and also visiting over 20 to 30 colonial cities. We invite you to live a life of passion. We are embarking on a new phase of our life. We are now in our 70s, and we feel it's so important to have a life of passion, to be passionate about your life, what you do, the excitement you have in your life, keeping yourself young and vibrant. This is so important, especially as we age, and we encourage you, young or old, to follow your passion, follow your dream, and have that excitement. We invite you to come with us weekly on our journey through Mexico, living a life of passion. Let's do it together. We can do it together as we age in place. We're in
León,
Mexico.
León is not on the top 10 destinations in Mexico for international travelers, but it is definitely worth coming to see this beautiful little city here. And one of the nice things is take the time to view it during the day and also step out in the evening and be able to see the beautiful lighting and how they light up all the buildings here in this historical colonial town. Founded in 1576 by the Spaniards, León is the largest city in Guanajuato, Mexico.
Well, there's two plazas here, and the main plaza, it's really cute. Look at the trees back there.
it looks like a mushroom tree right here. They cut, look like a mushroom florist.
Yeah, and also in the main plaza, typical of Mexico, you're going to have the palace, and you're going to have businesses around the plaza here.
Now keep exploring. Just a few steps away from the main plaza is the second plaza here. Most colonial cities in Mexico, the main cathedral is in the square. In León, it's 1 block away.
announcement here. As we're still traveling here through Mexico, I am still taking phone consultations. I have set aside every Tuesday to talk with anybody who would like to book an appointment with me. If you go to the end of a video, you'll see a pop-up that says book now. Just click on that book now. It'll send you over to a booking site. Let's get together. Let's have a talk. I know I can help you, as I've helped hundreds of people travel in Mexico, and I've saved them a lot of money. Let me see what I can do for you. Okay, we're gonna have breakfast today at
McDonald's.
Yeah, Mexican McDonald's. So what a treat here. We're gonna have scrambled eggs. We're gonna have a hash brown potato, a little muffin here, and then pancakes and coffee. Not bad for like $6.
At the end of the video, we're going to show you the challenges that we have ordering food.
Each. Well, now let's go over and let's look at the Arch of Triumph. It's a beautiful arch. It's the entryway into León, the original entryway into León. It has a great little fountain there. It's a lot of fun to see that. Originally, I heard that they built the arch out of wood and cardboard and some plaster, and I don't know if that's true. And that was the 1800s, and then eventually they started, everybody liked it, so they put in brick and mortar and stuff like that.
Now the attractions are beautiful to see at night. The Arch of Triumph is only about a 15-minute walk from the main plaza to the area here. León is the leather capital of Mexico. So let's head over there, and I'm looking at buying a vest. There are a lot of different leather shops here in this district. The quality varies too, and the price varies. And I was really concerned because I wanted 100% leather. I didn't want an imitation leather. So I found this gentleman, and he's showing me how he does it. Look at this technique. I was so surprised when he pulled out a cigarette lighter and he started putting it on the jacket. He says that real leather won't burn, but imitation leather will burn. Millions of shoes are manufactured here and distributed out throughout the world. It was so crowded and noisy, we decided not to actually film while we were eating.
Every day, if I could, I would have a blizzard. And there are not that many around Mexico, so we're going to see if I can find more blizzards, but I can substitute it for other ice cream. I love ice cream every day.
Another must-see site is this beautiful cathedral. It took over 91 years to build it, from 1921 to 2012, when the Pope came to bless it. The cathedral is an easy walk. It's only 3 blocks from the main plaza. When you first come up and view the cathedral, you think that it was built in the 1700s, but with further investigation, you'll notice the construction materials are much more modern. It did take 91 years to build it, and people thought that took forever. They called it the lifetime church to build. When you walk into the cathedral, you're just going to be blasted with all this bright light. It's very light in here. The walls and everything are white. But look at the cathedral ceiling there. It is so beautiful. And the stained glass. Sit, relax, and just enjoy the stained glass. It's such a beautiful, peaceful place to be. Take the time to go around to the back of the church where there is these stairs that goes down into the catacomb area where people have been laid to rest. When they were building the church, they created this space that they could raise money by people paying to be buried here. And so check it out. It is quite beautiful. Spend the extra time seeing the cathedral at night. With these bright lights, it's so colorful, and it really gives a different perspective than in the daytime.
Okay, you can see the bags of ice here. They're delivering ice. And the thing in Mexico is that in any of the restaurants, you can save drinking and using the ice because they always use filtered water. So it's very safe here. So that's a tip when you're traveling. Don't worry about getting Montezuma's revenge.
Okay, Jerry stopped by, get some fruit to munch.
Gracias. 35 pesos, less than $4, and I'm getting a whole bunch of mixed fruit here. So good, especially on a hot day like today. Maybe I'll have it for dessert tonight. It's so sweet. They asked if I want to put lemon on it and chili and salt. No way, I want the natural taste of the fruit.
Jerry just give the baker money, so he can't pass by the baker, especially with the old people like that. Well, it's a lot of good pedestrian walk here, so a lot of good street to walk around here.
Yeah, and so it's a great place to people watch coming out like this and just enjoy the quietness because there's no traffic in these little pedestrian walkways.
Well, let's take a little stroll over to where we are staying here. We usually pick all of our hotels right on the plaza. What we like about this particular hotel, it has a garage, and it has a parking attendant that is there 24 hours a day. So it's a clean room, 2 bedrooms, has all the amenities, Wi-Fi. But here's what we really like. Look at this view. This is why we elect to go to an area and pick out our hotel and see it for ourselves. We can tell how clean it is, how roomy it is, and does it feel comfortable. It was a great stay here. As we're traveling through Mexico, we have asked our YouTube subscribers to contact us at jerrybrowntravels@gmail.com, and we can meet up with them just like we did with this beautiful couple. We do have a challenge though about going into restaurants sometimes because, you know, our Spanish is very limited, and Lori has a much more wider vocabulary than I do, and so, but some of the things, you know, as an example, let's say you want your eggs over easy or sunny side up or scrambled, you know, or fried or boiled, you know. It can get difficult to try to get nitty-gritty down into maybe really what you want because you don't know all those words. And so sometimes it gets frustrated. We had to leave one restaurant because even they had pictures, you know, you were ordering chicken and well, tell them you don't eat, tell them when you order food.
Yeah, when I order food, I have to say I don't eat dairy, but they don't understand dairy. I have to say no mantequilla, no queso, no crema. You know, I have to tell them all the time, and they look at me like, what?
Yeah, even so, she says the word. She'll say sin mantequilla, sin butter, sin queso, sin cheese, sin crema, you know. So sin is no, and so even so, she's telling them that, you know, her vocabulary isn't wide enough to really, you know, get down into really what she wants. So,
yeah, I get difficult to order the food, but
most of the restaurants don't have a menu that's in English, which surprises me. Even in other places, you know, where they do get a lot of tourists and foreigners coming in, I would think they would have, or I would hope that they would have a menu in English, but they don't. And so we had to end up walking out of that restaurant because we couldn't tell, you know, if it, let's say it was a chicken with a cream sauce on it, because again, reading the language is a little difficult too.
Yeah.
So that sometimes we have a challenge when we are traveling like this. We do have a little cheat sheet, meaning that I have a little piece of paper with things on it that Lori can't eat. In other words, we tell them in Spanish, we tell them like no cheese, no butter, no cream, different things like that, and that helps a bit. Next destination will be San Miguel, and so stay tuned for that coming up the next Friday, and we'll show you what San Miguel looks like and give you our take on that.